Hi, I'm Kobe.
I'm Pavin.
Hi, I'm Justin.
And this is the Billington Flipped Lecture. This presentation contains copyrighted material under the Educational Fair Use Exemption to the U.S. Copyright Law. Why? Aim 1. To retest the sex ratio in physical sciences and humanities. Aim 2. To test if males show the profile of S is greater than E, and if females show the profile of E is greater than S, using both performance tests and questionnaires. Aim 3. To test if physical science students show the profile of S is greater than E, and if humanities students show the profile of E is greater than S. Aim 4. To test if cognitive style is a better predictor than sex, and explain enrollment into physical sciences or humanities. Additionally, they had some questions they wanted to answer, but they aren't considered true aims of the study. One of them being, are males better than at the FCEFT and are females better at the AICE test? And the other being, are science students better at the FCEFT and are humanities students better at the AICE test?
Why? Hypothesis. Irrespective of gender, if an individual's systemized score is higher than his or her empathetic score, this leads them to fields that require an analytical style to deal with rule-based phenomena and vice versa.
Who? Sample/recruitment. There was 4 to 15 students, 203 males, 212 females, and any member of the sample who had a previous record of mental illness were excluded from the sample. The average age of the participants was 21 years old, 87.7 were right-handed, 10.6 were left-handed, and 1.7 were ambidextrous. Recruitment. Students were recruited through an email post and university ads at the University of Cambridge in the United Kingdom. Self-selecting. There was a free entry into a raffle prize, but the prize was not stated. Degree. Physical. There's physics, chemistry, geology, and engineering. In humanities, there was law, history, language, and drama.
Where? Both the questionnaires and both of the performance tasks were completed online via a secure university website. This could be done at their own home at their own leisure.
When? Snapshot. All the tests were completed online and only took a short amount of time. The SQR had 75 items, the EQ had 40 items, the FCEFT had 12 pairs of embedded figures, the AICE test had 4 choices of each pair of eyes, therefore time really wasn't a factor.
What? This was a natural experiment and an independent measure design, so participants were expected to complete 2 questionnaires and 2 performance tasks online, expecting to provide basic information, for example, their sex, date of birth, handedness, diagnosis of medical condition, and education level/degree.
How? Participants responded to the request for participation, and after they were registered, they had to complete both the questionnaires and both the performance tasks online from a secure university website. They could be completed in any order, and the participants could return to the site if they wished to complete the tasks across multiple sessions, but each could only carry out the task once. They collected quantitative data, and it was analyzed by using chi-squares, and t-tests.
Practical issues. Self-report. One strength of a self-report method is that it collects rich data through detailed questionnaires. 59.1% of males were science subjects. Another strength is closed-ended questions that are easy to score. For example, the revised AICE test had 4 answers to choose from, and only one of them was correct. A weakness is participants give socially desirable answers. Both the SQR and EQ were scored on a 4-point scale: definitely agree, disagree, strongly disagree. They may choose whichever one seems socially desirable. Another weakness is closed-ended questions do not allow them to explain why they answered what they did. For example, an example question from the SQR test is if I can tell if someone is masking their true emotions.
Practical issues. Also, psychometric measures. One strength is that it allows for comparisons/generalizations to be made with other standardized scales. For female physical SQR test, the mean was 61.23, compared to the males, which was 65.46. Another strength is that standardized tests are said to be reliable. All of the SQ and EQ tests were the same, so they are reliable. One weakness is that not all people will be familiar with the test or test items. Participants might not have understood the AICE test and have guessed. Another weakness is that people may make ethnocentric assumptions based on results. People may think that cognitive style is a good indicator of degree choice only in the United Kingdom.
Ethical issues. Billington's study was mostly positive. For example, debriefing. The participants were told of the nature of the study, so there was no need for a deep debriefing because there was no deception taking place. Informed consent. The participants gave informed consent so they would know their results and be posted. Confidentiality. The participants' names were kept confidential so they would have privacy over the results of their tests. Overall, there was no negatives for Billington. Okay, that's it for today. We will see you next week.
When we will actually teach you
in depth about the Tajfel study. Bang bang!